Have you ever been in a conversation where your brain knew exactly what to say in English, but your mouth just refused to cooperate? It is the most frustrating feeling in the world. You understand the podcasts, you understand the movies, and you know the grammar, but when you open your mouth, the words feel clunky and unnatural. You aren't alone in this. The problem isn't your vocabulary. The problem is that you have trained your eyes and your brain, but you haven't trained your muscles. Today, I'm going to teach you the single most effective technique to bridge the gap between knowing English and actually speaking it fluently. It's called shadowing, and we're going to master it together. Hello everyone and welcome. If we haven't met before, I'm here to help you unlock your true potential in English. Today is going to be a very practical session. We aren't just going to talk about theory, I'm going to show you exactly how to retrain your brain and your tongue. So what exactly is shadowing? At its core, it is deceptively simple. It means listening to a native speaker and speaking along with them at the same time. You are literally becoming their shadow. Just as a shadow moves instantly when you move, your voice should follow the speaker's voice. You aren't waiting for them to finish the sentence, you are riding the wave of their speech. You might have seen hundreds of tutorials online about how to learn English by yourself, and while they offer great general advice, they often miss this specific mechanical training. Shadowing stops you from translating in your head. It forces you to focus on the sound, the rhythm, and the music of the language, rather than the spelling or the grammar rules. But here's the secret that most people miss. Shadowing isn't just one thing. There are actually 4 distinct types, and each one serves a different purpose in your fluency journey. Today, I will break down all 4: immediate, echo, content, and whisper shadowing, so you can decide which one is right for you. Let's jump into the first and most common method, immediate shadowing. This is the classic approach. In this method, there is 0 delay. You hit play on your audio, and the moment the speaker opens their mouth, you open yours. You are trying to match them syllable for syllable, word for word, at the exact same time. I have to be honest with you, when you first try this, it feels chaotic. Your mouth might feel slow. Your brain might scream, "Wait, this is too fast." That is completely normal. The goal here isn't to be perfect. The goal is to overwhelm your brain so it stops overthinking. By forcing yourself to keep up, you stop translating from your native language. You simply flow. It builds rhythm and fluency faster than almost any other exercise. If immediate shadowing feels too stressful right now, don't worry. That brings us to the second type, echo shadowing. This is my favorite recommendation for beginners. Here you simply add a 1-second delay. You listen to a word or a short phrase, you let it enter your ear, and then you repeat it a split second later, like an echo bouncing off a wall. This gives your brain a tiny moment to process the sounds before you reproduce them. It's less about speed and more about precision. You can hear the pronunciation, digest it, and then replicate it. It helps you calm down and truly hear how the words are connecting. Now let's move to something a bit more advanced and incredibly powerful, content shadowing. This is where we move from just copying sounds to actually acting. In content shadowing, you listen to a full sentence or a complete thought. You understand the meaning. You truly feel what the speaker is saying, and then you repeat it back. But here's the catch. You don't just copy them like a robot. You aren't just mimicking the audio. You're mimicking the emotion and the idea. You speak it back in your own voice, but with the natural intonation of a native speaker. For example, if the audio says, "I woke up early because I wanted to exercise," you don't just drone the words out. You say it as if you woke up early. You connect the listening to the speaking. Many experts believe that engaging with the meaning like this is the best way to learn English because it mimics how we communicate in real life. We share ideas, not just sounds. Finally, we have the 4th type, which is the no excuses method. We call this whisper shadowing. I know what you're thinking. I can't practice speaking English. I'm on the bus, or I'm at the cafe, or my family is sleeping. Whisper shadowing solves this. You do the exact same process. You listen and you follow along. but you do it under your breath. You're mouthing the words and whispering the sounds. Believe it or not, this still trains your facial muscles. It still helps with tongue placement and rhythm, but it allows you to practice in public without anyone staring at you. It wakes up those speaking muscles so that when you can speak out loud, you're ready. So, why go through all this trouble? Why is this technique so transformative? First, it revolutionizes your listening. When you shadow, you can't listen passively. You have to listen to the tiny details, the stress, the pauses, the way going to becomes gonna. You start hearing English in high definition. Second, it builds muscle memory. English requires your mouth to move in ways that your native language might not. By shadowing, you are hitting the gym for your mouth. Third, and perhaps most importantly, it builds confidence. After 10 or 15 minutes of shadowing, you will feel different. You will feel in the zone. Your brain switches to English mode. The more you do it, the more active your learning becomes. You stop being a student who listens and become a speaker who participates. Now I want to show you how to structure a practice session. You don't need hours, you need consistency. Step 1 is to choose the right audio. Keep it simple. Don't pick a complex scientific lecture. Pick a story, a vlog, or a simple podcast. Step 2 is to listen first. Just listen to get the context. Step 3 is to shadow. Start with just 5 minutes. Use the echo method if you're starting out, or the immediate method if you want a challenge. Let's imagine you are practicing right now. If the audio says, "I am learning English every day," you simply repeat it. Don't worry about perfect grammar. Don't worry about mistakes. Just keep the flow going. If you stumble, catch up on the next sentence. It's about the rhythm, not perfection. You can do this while washing dishes, walking the dog, or during your commute. 5 minutes a day of focused shadowing will do more for your speaking skills than 5 hours of silently reading a textbook. Remember, fluency isn't a destination, it's a habit. It is built day by day, sentence by sentence. You have the tools now. You understand the 4 types of shadowing. All that's left is for you to start speaking. I challenge you to try this for just 1 week. Pick a type, do it for 5 minutes daily, and I promise you will feel the difference in your confidence. Thank you so much for investing this time in yourself today. If you found this technique helpful and want to continue mastering English with practical, real-world advice, please make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the video reach more learners like you. And don't forget to subscribe to English Glow so you never miss a lesson. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next video.